So this is part 4 of people of color can be racist too. When we left off, I was going to go into the LGBTQ thing. Alright? If you are of the LGBTQ, let me apologize now because I'm pretty sure I probably left off a letter or two and I probably just offended you all. But it's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to let you know that people of color can be racist as well. And this all started from reading this thing I see in with Chris Rock and some memes or some shit that, it's a long, 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 long ass thing. So anyway, that being said, see, I'm outside, so now I have no control over what's said on this video. The thing is, we judge people before we get to know people. That is how racism really begins, by judging people on a pre-above notion, then actually understanding people or getting to know people. I'm new to the game on this whole alternative lifestyle thing. And I'm going to call it the alternative lifestyle thing because LGBTQ, etc. is way too much for me to try to comprehend. Alternative lifestyle is something I can understand. I am a Generation Xer. And now with these new sexuality terms that are being thrown out there, I just haven't seen Bruno Mars with someone and something about some sexual something or another. I have no idea what the hell any of that means. But I don't have anything against the alternative lifestyle. In fact, I salute them for the simple fact that they are some of the bravest people in the world because they live in a world where not only are they a victim of prejudice and racism, but they also are a victim of sexism and some other things that will affect them in their everyday life. Sexual identity being the main topic of that. When you look at a trans person or when you look at a person in that area, the first thing that we do as straight or normies is that we cast judgment. Alright? And this is a thing that has been happening since the dawn of time. And no one wants to address the racism and the prejudice in them. Now, I watch a lot of the ID channel. And, the people, they have had stories of transgenders versus their ethnicity or color being raped, murdered, and killed because of them being transgender. And I sit there and say, as a younger man in my 20s, I'll be the first to admit that I was exceptionally homophobic. I didn't know anything about homos. I didn't know anything about transgender people. I've always been in love with lesbians. I've always said that if I was a woman, I'd be a lesbian because I've watched enough porn to know that sex looks like it's very, very painful to women. So, I'm not a woman, so I wouldn't really be able to explain the whole why y'all let us do that thing. But I love women, so you don't have to answer that. Just continue to let us do that. Anyway, when you're dealing with racism or prejudice, if you think for me a minute that people of color aren't racist to the LGBT bucket, the goddamn alternate lifestyle people, you would be incorrect because we're just as racist as any other people when it comes to that stuff. There have been many of cases where blacks would shun that lifestyle, and if one of those people from the lifestyle wound up missing or dead, no one gave a shit. And it worked with whites, and it probably works with Asians as well. I think Asians may have the less fatality rate for that community, but blacks and whites have had the most fatality rate for that community because of the person that the original movie Boys Don't Cry was based on, which I believe was a true story. And then there were other kids that were gay that were being killed and murdered. And this shit is fucking real, Then military man who came out and got a gender swap and he did a whole documentary of it and everything and how they tried to take his military pension and all this other stuff. And I'm like, my God, man, because you want to be who you are, you have to go through this shit, And I'm like, all right, well, here's the thing. There's not a person on earth who has not looked themselves in the mirror and said, damn, I really wish I was someone else. Except for those rich people who have money and have not, like, big worries. they have to worry about that one penny they spent out of their account. Where people like me, if I honestly could be honest, I would much rather be Cherokee than mixed. Alright? That would probably be the only thing that I would want different in my life, that I would be full-blooded Cherokee versus being mixed. And the reason I say that is because being mixed has been a double-edged sword. And it has been a double-edged sword because of the simple fact that I get it from everybody when it came to racism. And then, because the new show Mixtures is coming out, I'm pretty sure they're not going to touch on that, but if they give me a job, I'll gladly write a story or two of some of the shit I've been through being mixed. And then, with other things, the fact that it shows them mixed kind of doesn't help me much because there's like no way around being mixed. There really isn't. Because, I have a good grade of hair. Shit, probably could use a relaxer. But I do have lighter skin. My true tone is high yellow versus brown. And then I've had darker black people like, oh, you're like one of those descendants of those house niggas and shit. And any kind of racist thing, I will admit that I've had more from blacks than whites. I've had maybe 1 or 2 incidents with Asians. And then most of the time it's just curiosity. But I'm not gay. Now, gay people, especially mixed gays and that alternate lifestyle, they've had it. And they've had it so bad. And then you got the guy who, instead of composing himself in the the transgender female in GameStop did, instead of acting like a lady, reverted back to complete total male dominance and kicked the goddamn display down. Now the young kid, I don't know if it was being respectful or being a dick, but it happened. It's all over the place, and it's not the only alternative lifestyle community breakdown. It's happened more than just that one. That was just one that's more well noted. And then you got to think about who's watching us. I broke down this morning on a dog that's not mine because of a groundhog in my hip. And sadly, I should not have popped the dog, but I popped the dog because I was hurt. It's not my dog, and I shouldn't have got hurt by somebody else's dog because of their lack of responsibility. But, the thing is, if you got to tell it, you got to tell it all. And being honest is one of those things that I kind of credit myself on. The whole alternative lifestyle, they have had to go through way more than us normal people when it comes to racism and prejudice. Because I don't think I got him. But they've had to go through way more because of who they are and what they're trying to become. If they're trying to excel, if they're trying to for men who are becoming women, the transition is a whole lot probably more worse because of the Adam's apple and because of the facial hair and things like that. And they have to take estrogen and they have to grow boobs or they can get breast implants or whatever or however that shit works. I don't really know. I don't really care, and God bless them for going through it. But, for women becoming men, I'm going to sound exceptionally racist because if I was in a woman's shoes trying to transcend to a man, fuck that. I'd just be a lesbian. That's just the way I see it. Now, y'all don't have to like that. I'm sorry if I've offended you, trans women becoming men. Hope you know what you're getting into. Right? Because a lot of us men, we have a macho complex that just can't be denied. And it's really, really determined by how we view ourselves. Now, a lot of guys, and I'm gonna tell you, as a guy who was a street fighter from the ages of 6 to 12, I'm gonna tell you, it still doesn't take much to piss me off, but it takes much more than it used to for me to get my hands on it. And once we've gotten to that level, it's too fucking late for negotiations. But for like transgenders and alternative lifestyles, from a woman becoming a man, it's kind of like, I don't understand why they would do that because most women are happier than most of us men. And most women are more relatable and more understanding and things like that. Us men, we're just brash as hell. We don't give a damn. I'm one of them people. I give a damn, but I'm still brash as hell. It just depends on how you want to perceive my brashness. Now, none of that has anything to do with the military because I was like that before I even got in the military. The military taught me a little bit more manners, taught me a whole lot of push-ups, patience through push-ups. But, for the drill sergeant or the lieutenant that was a man who transferred into a woman, I mean, they really stuck it to him, man. I mean, he was like one of the top guys in like all of his missions and shit. They really stuck it to him. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. They really stuck it to her. Because he became a she, and she's 1,000% woman now, and I should identify her as that. And now you see why I said I'm going to offend a lot of people with that. Not willingly, not intentionally. It's just something that I have to get used to. I'm not racist towards them or prejudiced towards them in any location. I just don't want to keep offending by doing that. But again, he was a he became a she, but he was a soldier as well. And the military just did everything they could to dick him. Sorry, I can't say it any better than that. To dick him, you know. And now when he became a her, like I said, they tried to take away the pension, they tried to take away all of the service, they tried to vacate his existence as a soldier. And I think that that's just disrespectful for anybody who signs up to die, for any soldier that served, any soldier that has signed up to serve. You know, our actions count, and they should always count. Regardless, they should count because you sign up to die when you serve. Whether you believe it or not, it's a whole other ballgame. But for the alternate lifestyle, they have to go through so much bullshit. You know, they've got normal people that's picking on them left and right, and they 9 times out of 10. And I read this, and I've seen interviews on it, but I personally can't really confirm because I don't know anybody who's really gonna sit down and give me an interview that is from that lifestyle or that community. It's gonna tell me what I'm about to say. So we're just gonna go with what I read and the interviews that I've seen, like on HBO specials and shit, and some on YouTube. That most people who live that lifestyle have known that they were that way since they were children. Okay, so growing up a straight man, I don't know if it was because it was bred into me that I'm supposed to like women, or after my first sexual encounter, I knew right then and there that I really was supposed to like women, or is it the way society forced me in that way to go? Not that I'm not grateful, because I really do love women. But to be a young kid growing up not knowing the way the world works, not knowing what's wrong with them if they're a boy and they like other boys and the way that they should like girls and shit. Or if they're a girl growing up liking girls the way they're supposed to like boys and shit. You see where I'm going with that? For them to grow up and have to deal with that and be in school and be called, please forgive me for what I'm about to say because I like to keep it real. And for the guys, it's probably a lot worse because they're called faggots a lot, or queers, or gay, or whatever. But for the girls, the only thing you can really say is that they're lesbians or they're strange growing up. But for guys, they get it worse. They get it so much worse. So like, God, that guy's bad. That guy's queer. That guy's gay. That guy's he's like a $3 bill, or he's like that rusty nickel or something. Gay guys got it probably worse than gay girls. And if I was a girl and I was gay, I would just be a gay girl. But that's just the way I feel about it, or bi or whatever. Women have a tactical advantage when it comes to that lifestyle. Men just don't, because when people see a trans male going to female, they generally just picture a chick with a dick, which is not fair, but that's just the way it is. Now, I had often asked myself would I have ever been able to date a transgender. And I said to myself, no, because when I was very homophobic, that was like one of my biggest fears, that I would wind up messing with a girl whose nether regions was bigger than mine. And that was not cool. As I got older and matured and started learning more things, and then started finding out some of my celebrity idols do find trans women attractive. I had one bad experience that probably ruined me from that community forever. I was watching an adult film, and this woman was exceptionally pretty, super duper pretty, like, to quote Ant-Man, crazy stupid fine. right here. And then the camera panned out, and it was not a woman. It was a trans woman. But the operation wasn't happening, and that they're kind of went for that. But it also made me stop watching adult films for a very long time until Charmaine Starr came out. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The fact that what I just said was true and that it was a racist statement made by me who didn't have the right to be racist is kind of what it was. So when you're living your alternative lifestyle, even a person who is not racist can be sexist and offensive and say things that we, for more lack of a better term, meant when it came out of our mouth, just wasn't worded right. And I mean, I was sitting there and I watched it, and before the camera panned out, it was getting interesting. Okay? Once the camera panned out, I wanted to lose my lunch. And that's more or less my homophobic actions coming into play. I was like, okay, so here's the thing on that, because the transgender community or the alternative lifestyle community has it coming both ways. They get it racially, they get it sexually, and they pretty much get it coming and going. And I'm not letting that come out my mouth the right way. But the fact of the matter is that they are the very bravest of the brave because they have to live with people like me who speak freely without thinking. They have to live with people like me who are worse, who don't give a damn what comes out their mouth and purposely try to hurt these people, not just with words, but with actions where they go and they try to hurt these people because they don't understand them. Alright? So as I got older, I learned about the alternative lifestyle. I've learned from people who knew people. And I worked with a few people who lived the alternative lifestyle, which is kind of what made me wake up. Still human, still people, they just don't live like I live. Who the fuck am I to judge how they live? Are they happy? Most of them are. Happier than me, because I have to hunt and try to convince a woman to love me, to be with me. Yeah, they don't. Most of them find each other and happy-go-lucky they be. Now granted, up until maybe 2005, they were all living in silent secrecy. But then, when celebrities who were living the alternative lifestyle coming out, everybody started coming out. So once Ellen broke the mold, there was no going back. Everybody in their mind, who was ever gay or bi or whatever, just started popping out the woodwork. Good job, Ellen. That's a shout out. But the thing is, we as people of color, as people of non-color, we all have a tendency to be racist, to be prejudiced, to be a bigot, and it's because what? What we don't do. We don't sit down with each other and address it. We don't address transgender stuff or that alternative lifestyle. We don't address that because they have people who are of color and of non-color. They have blacks, whites, and Asians, just like the rest of the world. And none of us want to sit in a room and find out why we hate each other. Now, granted, there will be some people who will straight tell the alternative lifestyle people that they think that shit's gross and sick, and they're well within their opinion, And my retort to those people, because I will admit that I was one of those people, before you go casting stones, maybe you ought to get to know them. Maybe you ought to get to know what happened in their life to make them that way. Is it genetic? Is it a choice? That's always going to be a question, and it's always going to be matter-of-factly. As I said, no later than 10 minutes ago. No later than 10 minutes ago into this video. That, transgender or gay men going through school as boys liking boys have it worse. Girls that are lesbians going through school don't have it half as bad. But nowadays, it's probably just as bad as guys back in my era going to school and being gay would probably go through stuff now. The girls are probably, because everything's evolving. Everything that evolves has a phase. Alright? So, I'm going to make another video, part 4. Because, just because.